I'm just you. Come and cook with me. I'm just you. Come and cook with me. I'm just you. Guys, we are about to make some macaroni and cheese. So first we have 3 cups of elbow macaroni. And for cheese, I have about a little bit more than a half a cup of Velveeta cheese. And in the bowl, we will start out with some sharp cheddar. It's a half a cup. And 1 cup of mozzarella, a cup of mild cheddar, and 1 cup of Munster cheese. And this is for the top. I have sharp cheddar. You can also use mild cheddar, whatever cheese you want to put on top. It's up to you. You're also going to need 3 eggs. And you're going to need some sour cream. And also, I have some Kerrygold butter. That butter is really, really good. That's off in the back, you see right there. So now I have my water boiling. And I'm going to add my 3 cups of macaroni in there. And you want to cook that until it's al dente, about 7 minutes. Just follow your directions on your box. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this custard made for our macaroni and cheese. So there are my 3 eggs in the bowl. Now we're going to add some half and half. We're going to add 1½ cups of this half and half into this bowl. Now also, if you don't have half and half, you can use carnation milk. You sure can, pet milk. A lot of people use that. So it's totally up to you. Or you can just use all whole milk. We're going to be adding some whole milk in here as well. So if you don't have the half and half, then, just go ahead and add the whole milk. And so with this whole milk, we're going to add in 2 cups into our bowl as well. And then we're going to go get our sour cream. And you're going to add about 1/3 of a cup of sour cream in there. You don't want to put too much sour cream in there. You just want enough to give it a little tang. Just a little bit. And then we're going to start adding in some of our seasonings as well. So right here I'm just mixing it up a little bit. Just trying to get that egg mixed in with the milk and the sour cream and everything. And then we're going to go in with our paprika. You're going to add 1 teaspoon of paprika. And this is white pepper. You're also going to add 1 teaspoon of that as well. Onion powder. You're going to add 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And we're going to do the same thing with the garlic powder. We're going to add in 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Now, if you don't have the white pepper, you can always just use black pepper. I just like white pepper when I'm making mac and cheese, so you just don't see the specks of pepper in there. But, who don't like specks of pepper anyways? Shoot, it's yours, right? So you're just going to mix that up really, really, really good. And now our macaroni is all done. And so I have 1 stick of that Kerrygold butter. And I'm just cutting it into little slices so that I can put it into that hot macaroni. And it's going to melt right on in the bowl. Just going to stir it up a little bit. Yeah, just giving it a stir to get that butter all melted up in there into the elbow macaroni. And if your macaroni is still hot, it should melt really, really quick and easy. That's the Velveeta cheese. I'm going to add that in there. Because you want to try and mix all of your cheeses in there while this macaroni is hot, And I think too, I actually added more than 1 cup of mozzarella cheese in there because my husband really loves mozzarella, so I put more in. I'm not sure if you're going to see that on here, but I actually did. So it's up to you how much cheese you want to put in yours. But in all, you want about 8 cups of whatever cheeses that you want in your macaroni and cheese. 8 cups all together, not each. All together, you want about 8, between 7 and 8 cups. And so here, like, I'm just adding the cheeses in there. This is making me want some more. Jesus Christ. And now I have my little baking dish that I'm going to cook it in. And I went around and inside with some of that Kerrygold butter along the sides and the bottom. And now I'm just putting that, I'm just going to kind of do it in some layers. And you'll see, I'm going to layer it and then put some of that custard down in there as well. And then I'm just going to mix it all up. Put my cheese on top. It's going to be quick and easy, y'all. I swear, quick and easy. Yep, and just add a little bit of your custard right in there at a time. And with these measurements that I'm giving you guys, you really won't have a lot left over. Now, if you're making a huge pan, then all you have to do is just double up on that recipe. Double up on it. But look at that. You can tell it's really cheesy. It's definitely going to be a cheesy macaroni and cheese. Yes, ma'am. And it was so freaking good. Going back in with some of that custard right there. Because that's all going to help that cheese just go ahead and melt all up inside. It's going to help it melt. All that milk in that half and half, that's what it's going to do. Just help melt that cheese and make it more cheesy and just gooey. Give you that, you know, that gushy cheese sound, you know, when you cutting into it. That's what it's going to do. And also, guys, if this is your first time stopping by my channel, checking out my video, I appreciate you guys. I truly do. I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel, you know, share my videos, like it, give it a thumbs up, you know. Also, if you can, hit that notification bell. You're going to know when Just T uploads more videos, okay? Because I'm always cooking something over here all the time. All the time. Yes, ma'am. But I appreciate you guys. And so right here, I'm just pouring that last little bit of custard on top of there. And I'm just going to like spread everything down. And then we're going to get ready to put that cheese on top in a minute. Yep, there we go. Oh no, that's still some of the other cheese. My bad. That's still some of the cheese I had left. Because in a second, I'm going to go ahead and put that sharp cheddar on top. Like I said, you don't have to use sharp cheddar if you don't want to. You can put mozzarella on top. You can put mild cheddar on top. You can put Munster cheese on top. Whatever it is that you want, put it on there. It's yours. You know what I'm saying? So right here, I'm just going to go in with that sharp cheddar cheese. And I'm just going to put my little layer right on top of it. And then we're pretty much done. Pretty much done. Just got to bake it in the oven. 350 degrees, y'all. Oh my gosh, it's making me want some more. Ooh-wee. Yes, that was so freaking good. It really was. And I'm just sprinkling it on, you know. And then I'm going to put a little bit of paprika on there. Because to me, paprika, it has no taste whatsoever. Has no taste to me, but it looks pretty on food. So I think most of us colored folk, that's what we use it for. It's for color because it's not for taste. So I'm just sprinkling a little bit on there. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop it into that oven at 350 degrees for about 35 to 40 minutes. And when you're done, you want to let it sit for at least about 15 minutes before you even cut into it. You want to let that cheese come back together and get nice and gooey. Because you can see I just took it out. You can see it's bubbling around the edges and everything. But y'all, I promise y'all, ha, this was good. Okay? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Yes, he will. Just he did that right there. And it was awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It was good. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you stay forever blessed.